Good morning, friends. We're going to work more with perimeter and area. So yesterday we talked about and reviewed that area was the space inside, whereas perimeter is the distance around the edge of something. So even within the word perimeter, we see the word rim, and that's a hint. To calculate the area, the most efficient way would be to multiply the length times the width. And then to calculate the perimeter, we just said that we would just add the sides together. And remember that we're working with rectangles, there are four sides. So you would add length plus width plus length plus width. So we're gonna watch a short little video song to review perimeter and area.
My friend Perimeter, he's a bit of an outsider. He's on edge today. Then again, he always seems to be that way. And if you wanna know what he's all about, add the length of all the sides to figure him out. That's all you need to do. My friend Area lives his life within the perimeter. He takes up a lot of space. You can always find him all over the place. And if you wanna know what he's all about, multiply the length times width and you'll find out. That's all you need to do. My friend Perimeter always stays around the area. And my friend Area fills the space created by.
All right, so that was a quick review of perimeter and area. And if you could open up your math workbook to page 228 and grab a pencil, we're going to start this together. Okay, so let's take a look at the question on page 230. Oh, sorry for the typo. Page 238. And the question says, Carl bends a piece of wire into a square shown. And here's the diagram, and it's a square that's 8 centimeters on each side. And even though the other sides aren't labeled, a good strategy is to just quickly mark that when you're working with a square, all sides are equal to 8 centimeters. Okay. Excuse the messy handwriting. All right, which of these rectangles can be made using the same piece of wire? Okay, so with any kind of word problems or story problems, it's always helpful to read it twice. Carl bends a piece of wire into a square shown. Which of these rectangles, we must be talking about these, can he make using the same piece of wire? So the question I should be asking myself is, am I calculating for perimeter or area. So I know I'm working with a piece of wire, and I'm making it into a square. So that's perimeter. So first I need to figure out what the perimeter of the first shape is. So I can add all the sides up, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. But since it's a square, I can also quickly multiply 8 times 4. So the perimeter for this square, is 32. It's very hard to write, 32 centimeters. So I'm going to use that piece of information, and I'm going to figure out which of these rectangles also has a perimeter of 32. So remember, notice that these rectangles, they only give you the length and the width. Don't forget the other sides. All of these have 4 sides, so you should be adding up 4 numbers together. And if they also add up to 32 centimeters, you're going to circle those rectangles. Then you're going to finish up page 238. And you're going to also, work on page, if I can figure out, 240. Oh, so that's a typo too. So excuse the typo. So you're going to work on page 238 and page 240.